Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Turkey. In the last episode, we managed to get some more shipyards, and we are now building some submarines, and we're building some new destroyers that I designed. We got some new tech for our destroyers. And it appears that Bulgaria and Yugoslavia have gone communist, and they have formed their own faction now, which is called the Balkan Federation of Socialist Republics. So they haven't actually joined the Comintern. Okay, so that's interesting. Also, the UK has declared war on both Iraq and Iran. And Iraq appears to be almost completely defeated. And Iran's not looking so good either. So we'll see what comes of that. Especially if the British Raj, or India, decides to break free. So we'll see how that all plays out. So yeah, things are moving. We kind of need our world tension to increase a little bit so that we can actually get some things done. If I want to get things done early. I've been looking through here, and I think I've decided what it is that we're going to do. Well, yeah, we're reconfiguring Turkish foreign policy right now. And we're going to go down the German-Turkish Friendship Treaty, the Clodius Agreement, and then we're going to go down... Actually, we can take all of this stuff. But I think the route that we're going to take here is going to be the Mediterranean Entente, so we can create our own faction with blackjack and hookers. And then head down this direction. We want to go ahead and annex Greece. Then we'll figure out what we're going to do down here. Yeah, I think that's the plan that we're going to do. And I was looking at this, and I don't believe this necessitates us going fascist at all. I don't see anything in here that says that we need to be fascist. So, that's interesting. Then we're not going to go fascist. If I wanted to go fascist, I would have really have had to go down this route so they could get down this part of the tree. Basically, I believe... Yeah. No, not that part of the tree. This part of the tree, sorry. This part of the tree. Here, here, and then down here, which gets us fascism. If I read this stuff correctly. But we didn't go that route. We went down this route instead, which is fine. So we'll stay non-aligned. And, see how it goes. Now, if we want to kind of jump the gun and get anything done, yeah, we need 50% tension. And we'll see how that works out. France is becoming very communist. So they may join the Comintern, or who knows, they might join the Baltic Union of Socialist Republics. We'll see. In the meantime, we're working on our technology. We're working on trying to build up a new army. And I'm thinking that I am going to go ahead and have to take... where is it? Abolish... Hatism? I think we're going to need to get rid of that. I just also noticed this. We have all these industrial projects that we can do. Need tons of political power for it, though. So we'll have to see about that. Now, also another thing that I noticed that's interesting is that we have surplus light tanks. We managed to steal the blueprints for new light tanks from the Soviets. So we managed to just basically get free, better light tanks. So that was nice. Alright, that is done. So let's go ahead and do the German-Turkish Friendship Treaty. German Empire gains a valued strategic partner, opinion of Turkey plus 35, enact guarantee independence with Turkey. So I'm guessing this means that the Germans will guarantee our independence. Yes. And now we have a whole bunch of political power. So, let's go ahead and do this. The construction bonuses that we get are nice, but, you know, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. I think that's not compatible with the fact that we are partially mobilized. I also really need to reduce our trade a little bit. As far as trade goes, I mean, we are exporting some steel. But I could really use that steel to have myself. Alright, the Iraqi Republic was puppeted. Iraq has capitulated. Saw that one coming. One thing I could do is actually start training some armored units. Gotta be careful because our manpower is rather low. So we'll have to be careful with that. Discuss investment policies with the German Empire. What does that do? Promises of peace. Remove shackles. Oh, that's for the 1950 stuff. Open the Calico factory. Hold on, let's see what we can do here. A building slot in a civilian factory. A civilian factory, a civilian factory. That adds a whole bunch of military factories in. Modernize the general directorate of military factories. 300 military factories, civilian factories. I think civilian factories will be good. So, we'll just start working through this. Do we want to take... anything else that I want to spend this on? It might be good to fill out the rest of the government. Alright, well, we'll hold off. The Iraqi Republic wants us to sign a pact of non-aggression. Do I want to sign a pact of non-aggression with the Iraqi Republic? Yeah, we'll accept that. That's fine. I don't see us going in that direction. I would rather go in this direction. Head into Bulgaria and Yugoslavia instead. We'll see. See, the thing is, there's this join the Axis. Problem is, the Axis doesn't exist. There is no Axis faction. So we really can't join the Axis. Alright, so what is this? At peace with German Empire, peace with Italy, yes. German Empire trade relations with Turkey changed by plus 50. Every state that produces 65 or more units of chromium will receive 3 levels of infrastructure and 2 military factories. Really? Hold the phone. Can I exploit some more chromium deposits? That'll take 180 days. Ooh. Okay. Maybe I can work on something else for a moment. Yeah, we'll work on some other stuff for a moment, because I would like to get more chromium if that's going to give me more military factories. Alright, there we go. More cavalry. Alright, trade interdiction. Convoy interdiction. Light cruiser. I don't really have any light cruisers. So we'll go with this. Improve my submarines, because I actually have some submarines. Heavy ships, coastal defense ships, early cruisers. Maybe we need to start working on some cruisers. We'll see. Alright, there's 5 more submarines. I guess I could take material designer. Motorization research. Weapons and equipment research speed. Republic of Iran was puppeted. Okay, there goes Iran. That has gotten us up to 47% world tension. Weird. We're losing fuel. Oh, because we're still in exercises. And the goofy thing with the trade happens, so we're probably not importing that fuel like we're supposed to. Or what just happened in Iran caused a problem. There we go. Bringing in that extra fuel so that we can actually pay, you know, keep our ships running. Alright, we're going to stop training cavalry for the moment. You want a non-aggression pact? We'll take it. Secure that border a little bit. Now we have some manpower. Hold on. Oh no, we have manpower because I canceled that training. Right. We'll get some more armored units, and how is China doing, by the way? Not so good. These armored units have 16 combat width, and they have a lot of cavalry. We don't have anything that can motorize. Support anti-air. Support artillery. Yeah, okay. Combat with 20, yep. Go ahead and save that. Alright. Path of the Wolf. Yes, grab that. Guessing that kind of exhausted our tanks. Yes, it did. That's fine. That's fine. Anti-air, artillery. Do we even have anti-tank guns? Improved infantry equipment. I don't believe we even have anti-tank guns. We should probably get some anti-tank guns. $129 days until we get that chromium deposit. It adds 36 chromium in a state, so that is definitely what we want. You know what, let's go ahead and get one of those factories going. Let's get some new guns. I think new guns are a good idea. Traditionalist infiltration crisis. I don't think there's anything I can do about that right now. Alright, there's Path of the Wolf. Let's see, patrol the seas. We get naval bombers and a bonus for air doctrine. Research for tactical bombers and air doctrine. You know what? I would rather take the naval bombers, to be honest. That's actually one thing we don't have, is a naval bomber. What do we have here? We have a destroyer. Let's move the destroyer into the main fleet. Speaking of the main fleet, or the primary task force, how you guys doing? You're getting a little banged up. Alright. Come in and get some repairs going. Yeah, they're still protesting my attaché. I don't care. No matter who I send an attaché to, it will cause that to occur. But I really do need that experience, so we're gonna maintain it. Alright, free dockyards. Okay, all my ships are back fixed. Okay. Well, if we're all fixed, you know what? You can go back out and get back to work. Alright. Airland battle. Mechanized defensive. You know, it would be nice. Naval's tactic blitz with my armor. Well, I think what I'm going to actually do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab early cruiser hull. So we'll start putting together some cruisers. How are we doing on that chromium? 73 days. And air bases. Here, grab it. Oh, what's this? Reforming our armed forces. Modernize our tactics. What does that do? Modify organized armed forces. Division speed. Training time. Fleet coordination. Legalize new aircraft safety regulations. Air accidents chance, minus 15%. You know, we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, once this is done, then we'll start working on the other thing. This will be complete. How is our actual construction going? We have 5 factories. Special projects. Oh, we've got factories going to utilizing the chromium deposits. Okay, makes sense. All right, now I want to try and steal some more military blueprints. Another thing we need to get is mechanized infantry. So let's go ahead and grab some motorized. Well, that'll be for motorized infantry, not mechanized infantry. They're different. What do we got here? 2 more subs. Okay, we'll wait till we have 5 subs and then we'll start another task force. Yep, still getting experience. Anything more interesting? Not yet. How are we doing as far as this? We don't have any anti-aircraft guns. Okay. Are we making anti-aircraft guns? We are making anti-aircraft guns. We're not making a lot of anti-aircraft guns, but we are making them. In fact, I could probably move some factories around to try and get some more anti-aircraft guns. Woohoo! Okay. Turkish air defense platforms is done. The Dominion of Canada seeks immediate patriation. After breakdowns and negotiations with Westminster, an unprecedented 63-hour debate, the Canadian Parliament has overturned the British North America Act, instead enshrining the Canadian Constitution and laws untouchable by the British Parliament or monarchy. Although not an anti-British move in its own right, it signals a move away from the Commonwealth policies of the old empire. While a natural step to take for any country wanting to ensure their future stability, it does nothing to alleviate the already tense state of global politics. Alright. Poland seeks Baltic cooperation. There is no outcome for us that does not risk yet more oppression of the Polish people. Following Poland's distancing from the international community, Polish politicians have been pursuing the idea of power between the seas. While the hope is to create an alliance stretching from the Baltic to the Black Sea, their stated priority remains to reinforce their position against threatening influences both east and west. To this end, Poland is seeking closer bonds with their neighbors in the Baltic. Have they actually joined? No, they've created their own faction. Right, all right. Rather than join the Allies. Not sure what the Germans are doing. Rebuild the High Seas Fleet, apparently. Poland returns Danzig. Oh. The Polish government has accepted a German proposal for the return of Danzig in exchange for military guarantees. A treaty has been drawn up, assuring the Poles that the Germans will come to their aid in the event of any hostilities committed against them. Though the price has been high, once more entirely cutting off the Poles from the sea, it may well have been worth it in the light of the communist threat in the east. So does that mean that they are... No, they're not in a faction together. But Poland's... No. There's no independence guarantee there. Not one that I see. Alright, well. For you, go ahead and get that going. This seems to be ready. Let's go ahead and commence that operation. How much is this going to cost? 150. But did that actually finish? Yes, it did. "15 civilian factories will need to be used." Yikes. Okay. Alright, well, we got our new guns. Some new guns. I also need to throw... Not throw artillery. No, we're doing anti-tank guns. Alright, no template for towed anti-tank. We need a little bit more steel. I guess we'll go ahead and buy that from the Germans. And I think we need support anti-tank there. We need support anti-tank there. And probably some support anti-tank there. Alright. Let's continue keeping our infantry equipment up to date. I don't think I need Marines. I don't think I need paratroopers. Yeah, let's keep our infantry equipment up to date. Alright, now we have motorized. Yeah, we should probably grab some of these. Let's get a field hospital. We'll need to throw that into our infantry. Italy seeks extensive military pact. Alright, there's our cruisers. Alright. Aiming to redefine the power balance in the Mediterranean, Italy has been making political overtures towards the creation of a new alliance in the region. Largely military in nature, the Novus Imperium Romanum will, in the words of Benito Mussolini, place Italy at the center of a new world power. So they've created their own faction. Alright. We need to work on this. Well, let's grab medium batteries, heavy batteries. Well, first, let's get improved airplane catapults. Convoy interdiction is done. Let's have you... Yeah, go ahead and grab unrestricted submarine warfare. How are we doing here? Anti-tank guns we still need. And we're gonna need a lot of them. Alright, and we also need a lot of infantry equipment for upgrades. Alright, well, we've got our work cut out for us. And I need to design a new cruiser, but I want to get some more advancements before we go ahead and throw down that new cruiser design. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and stop here for the day. We'll see how things continue to play out. We're at 44% on the world tension. So... have to see. How's the war going? Let's see. It still says Communist China has capitulated. 2.24 million casualties on the Chinese side. China is at 63% towards capitulation. 1.03 million casualties on the Japanese side. As far as the Mexican Civil War, the Mexican junta is at 53% of capitulation, has lost 102,000 men. Mexico proper has lost 164,000 men. So it looks like that is finally actually moving. Alright. yeah, we'll go ahead and stop here for now, and then we'll see how things go when we come back. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.